Okay, should be recording. I spent an hour trying to fix color filters on OBS, but it's gonna have to do standard definition for now. Until I fix the color filters for HDR. I'll figure it out later. I gotta go through more video settings, but yes, this is my base. My base, Satisfactory. Been working on this for a while. I'm plugging away at it for a couple years. An hour or two every other day. I don't have time to sit with it the whole day, so here's my nuclear plant. My little nuclear project I've got set up here. Some room for expansion out by the waterfall. I'll make sure that my levels are good. Yeah, it seems to be recording. Yeah, it's sort of spaghettified over here. It's just a rough plan. Starting with 2 and 2. So they're pumping out cells. Drop back down here. Already accumulating them. So I can pretty easily run more than one reactor. But there's no need for me to do that yet. My particle accelerators, I'm not quite ready for. I got a ton of copper powder. I got ahead of early. I knew I needed tons, so I got that sitting. It's coming over here, from way over in the other area. And I'm making these somewhere else, radio control units, so what I have to bring over here are the fused modular frames, which are going to involve more aluminum. So that's what I gotta do. So focusing on my aluminum output so I can run my accelerators is what I gotta do next. Which means I'm gonna need a lot more aluminum processed. I'm gonna figure out like what to do with all the aluminum. I got a ton of aluminum solution I don't even use. So yeah, if I go back this way, that's my main factory over there. That's where everything else happens. My copper, my uranium. I think I could increase the flow of that better. This is easy enough. Pretty far in the game, I got a bunch of stuff researched. I'm on like tier 9, working on tier 10. I'll show it real quick. I haven't done a video on this in so long. I think I stopped when the nuclear reactors came out. And then like I haven't played since. So jumped back into it about a week ago to try and figure out where I was when I was doing it. Oh yeah, reactors. So I started that project over there on the coast. Yeah, so my water I thought would be a great idea to bring down this way. So I'd work with gravity. Instead of having to pump it up, I'd make it flow down. Made a mistake in the calculation by 1 story though, so I got a little lift right there, which isn't terrible. But because of that, I've had to work with that all the way down the line, so it is what it is. I get the experience on how that can slow me up. So far so good though. Mach 2 pumps work really well. So yeah, my aluminum. This is all this solution. I'm not even making batteries. I looked at some things I could make. I really just flush the whole thing. That's what I do. And let it fill up again for a while. And my silica. So, nope, that's my other uranium. Facility, production, whatever. Where's my silica? It's over here. Yeah, right here. So just get 2 of these running. I could pump them more. but these two aren't even at like max capacity. The bottleneck was the water, so I had to balance that. So if I feed that more water, maybe I can get more of those. I'll do this all off camera. I've got no montage of clips to throw together on that. I'm just going to make a short video about what I got, what I'm doing. There's other ways to transport things with trucks and trains. I pretty much ran it all together with belts. Just connect it, get it work, and figure it out later. Because, like I said, I'm not sculpting this all day like some of the great content creators out there. Make great videos. Meanwhile, I can't seem to get my HDR color to work right. So, yes, my hard drives. That's what I'll go to next. Because if I'm lucky, I'll get a good ingredient for silica or aluminum products. So I can do the accelerator projects. So hard drives, I had one. Oh, I gotta wait 2 more minutes. I guess we'll see what this one is. I got 3 more I can scan. I already did did most of the ones with Prime and any hard drives. These are pretty cool. I got a couple of those somewhere. Where is it? For my plastic and concrete, I'll never run out. Brilliant inventions. Cool stuff in here. I don't know where they're going with this game, but it's cool. They get, interesting story going on, and sometimes the AI says funny things. Well, you might interpret them as funny. But yeah, I get most of the trees done. I don't know what this is. Maybe I'll get that once I build, the accelerators. Who knows? Sciencey part of the game. I could look it up, but why ruin it for myself? Another minute on that. So yeah, what do I got left to do for tier 10? I can go show that real quick. Got these done. I need more propulsion rockets. I'm working on these for a while. Yeah, these will be done like easily. It's the nuclear pasta, and I need a bunch more aluminum output. So I'll figure that out eventually. Maybe I can make the aluminum go into the there's a thing called to fix it. Awesome ticket, awesome sink. I don't know. It'll take some things, other things it won't. It sure won't take the nuclear waste. Come on. Can't give me 1 point for it. So that's accumulating back over there somewhere. Yep, this is my facility over here. I can show this side of it. This is how I started powering it. When I got to the big stuff. I started with the coal power plants right there in line and built out this way and kept building out this way until I got my fuel reactors over here. My fueled reactors, what are they called again? They should be doing alright. Well, this one's not even running right now. Yep, there's no fuel here. So, yeah, that was one of these. Hey, I gotta figure out what's up with the flow here again. He's got fuel. I'm lucky I just went to nuclear power, because I've had to adjust these as I went. Yeah, there's no fuel left in any of these. A little bit down here. I'm actually surprised at that. But our nuclear reactor's handling it all now. And it'll run forever already. just the basic one. So, what's up over here? The polymer resins. I'm full on polymer resins, aren't I? Oh man, can I put this in the Awesome Sink maybe? Will the Awesome Sink take these? I feel like I got it. They gotta go somewhere. I gotta clear a bunch out anyway at the very least, so that's what happened. Yeah, I did make another facility over this way. So yeah, this is something I was gonna have to face too. Alright, so that's something I'll do off camera. You know, that's a management thing, and I'll probably do it while listening to a podcast or a lesson or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna record doing that tedious stuff. This is the game. You see what it is. If you like it, go build one yourself. Good luck. Let's see what the hard drive has. Steel and coated iron. Huh. I don't know. Do I wanted it from steel? I might even just rescan. I don't see why this is a big deal. I can make canisters easily. I'm gonna rescan it. That's not very helpful. Neither is this. Screws are hard to come by no matter what. Needing more screws for anything isn't exactly ideal. But that's less unhelpful than that is, so I'll just grab that. Alright, scan another hard drive, see what we get. Maybe I'll just do this. Which means the video might be longer than I intended, but I'll just scan the hard drives, see if I get anything exciting at all. I've only scanned 2 hard drives, like I was hoarding them for a while. And I think I used 4 on research to unlock research things. So there's that. I think I still gotta check some of the resin over here too. I think I built another factory for a multi-purpose. It might have just been to fuel these, and now that my nuclear reactor can run it, most of it. Anyway, this one's still going. It's gonna run out though. Yeah, this doesn't have any space left either. See, I got oil for days. I brought oil in. Look, there's my oil lines coming way in from over there. Like seriously, over here. I could go show it, but I'm sure other people have already done that. I just wanted to bring everything over here. How is the pressure in there? Is it still full? Yeah, I never lose any pressure. It's just oil forever. So that's a big help. I could turn on my turbo fuel again now that I don't have to worry about power. So not worrying about power is awesome. That's a big help. I don't want to get too distracted, but here's where my fusion squares are coming. My fusion cubes. Fuse modular frame, yeah, okay. Yep, and here's the aluminum casings. This is my bottleneck now. That is what I have to improve my output on big time. I'll just scan the last hard drive and then we'll end the video. I'm not going to do them all. What else should I check while I'm here? Yep, I'm way down there too, way in the swamps. I've got radars, at least 3 up. I get the one radar here, there's another radar down here, and I put another one over here. So I got some decent distance. Let's see how that hard drive's doing. Six minutes. Getting there, it'll be the last one. I'll do the rest later. This nuclear reactor I can move. I put it there a long time ago just because I was working there and I'm like, okay, just throw this down real quick, figure it out later. I don't think it even took water last time. I think it was just taking the cells. So I was making cells here. And I do have a ton down here. So of course I tried to put it all under concrete. Oh, I gotta make more filters too. And the concrete doesn't help much even when I closed it all up, so. And yeah, there's a bunch more fuel cells in here I can transport. But yep, see my filters on my last filter. I need more of those. So alright, I guess I'll go do that. That's the thing I gotta do. The gun's pretty good. Got my different ammos. I got my micronuclear bomb things. Iodine and fuse. Oh, I need a lot more deuterium too. Okay. Coal and fabric. Uh-huh. Pretty sure I had some fabric here. Sitting in one of these. I got the other stuff to make it. How about this one? More biomass. I guess I don't have any fabric left. Oh wait, no, I think I just saw some. Yep, right here. Okay. And it's coal. Okay, coal right here. Yeah, give me a stack. Okay. And deuterium. I know I had a spool of that here somewhere. Right. Putting a regular wire. Maybe not. Chaos is somewhat organized. Somewhat. Right, I know I have a bunch of deuterium over there. This is where I'm pumping out copper powder. This has been running for a long time. So these are all like full of copper powder. So that's where that's getting sent out. Deuterium was here. No, here. Yes. Yep, there we go. Spool of that, make a bunch of these. 2 minutes on that. Bam, alright. That's that. Alright, another minute on that hard drive, and then I'll end the video. But yeah, pretty sweet game. Don't know where they're going with it. Like I said, I like to listen to a podcast or something while I play it. Kind of multitask. There's good dialogue on this game though, so I do pause things to hear what the AI is going to say to the alien. Jeez, doesn't that sound like a walk into a bar joke? I guess. Let's go check that hard drive. I love this flying jetpack thing. This glider. 45 seconds. I gotta do something about all that resin. That's alright, like I said, I'll do that off camera. I gotta take care of the resin, and I gotta manage the aluminum. I gotta think of a solution to this. And that'll be good. It's great to have a game that makes your brain cells work. It's good practice for everybody. Here we are. What do we got? Basic iron out of copper? No, that's iron and limestone. So like, I don't know. This is an awesome. That doesn't help. How is this helpful? So just add 3 water to get 3 anyway. When you could just use the press. This is the most unhelpful thing I've ever seen. Seriously? Okay, this could be significant. But these ingredients, I don't know. I don't know. This also doesn't look very helpful. And this, yeah, does this compare? No, this might be more helpful than that one. I do need more of these, so another way of making them, I guess, is helpful. Okay, well, we get to scamming another one, and I think that's going to be it. If I find anything interesting on a hard drive, I'll just say it in the next video. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. It's my Super Factory. It's now update 1.2 and there's a lot to do with trucks, so at some point I might take time to throw some trucks and some trains in here. But I gotta do the boring resin and aluminum management thing first. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day. Satisfactory, everybody. Be well.